Now for a brighter thing to the season, it certainly began promisingly when Norwich met the champions Liverpool.
Norwich started with a bang, a well-worked free kick, Devine's through ball and Dean's shot scrambled clear by Lawrenson. But Liverpool took the lead soon afterwards. Jan Malbu gets clear and Steve Bruce concedes an own goal on his debut. And Norwich again out of luck when Grobbelaar gets caught. It falls to Mendham, but he hits the bar. Then Walsh sets up Dalglish. A superb chip. 2-0 Liverpool. Norwich battled back gamely. 17-year-old Dale Gordon playing his part. His cross has Grobbelaar flapping. Birchin gets the touch. Mendham tidies up. Right on half-time, Shannon gets Dean through. Grobbelaar's beaten. A penalty. Dean's high and wide, but Grobbelaar can't quite believe it. Into the second half. Breathless stuff this, as Birchin scrambles the equaliser. A terrific fight back, and no wonder they're celebrating. Then another penalty. But was Haylock really guilty of fouling Walsh? There's no doubt in the referee's mind, despite the protests. A tense moment. Neil makes it 3-2 Liverpool. Can they hold on now? There's less than a minute left when Shannon goes down with Lawrenson. Another penalty. Shannon makes it 3-3. A terrific game and one to remember for Norwich defender Steve Bruce, despite the mishap of that own goal.
I couldn't seem to get my head to, and I stretched out and was one of those, should I leave it or should I head it? And I decided to head it, and it hit my head and just went in far corner past Woodsy.
And you were nearly responsible for putting Keith Birchin out of the game.
I was so delighted. I've run over there to Mick Shannon and congratulated Mick, and as I've done there, I've knocked his head and he's hit Birchin in the nose, like, and nearly broke his nose. So I thought to myself, well, God, do I come up here and dig a hole or whatever? But it was all right in the end. He got up and carried on, so it wasn't too bad.
Funny team, Aston Villa. 2 weeks ago, they ended Manchester United's unbeaten season. Today, they threatened to present Norwich with their first league away win since December. They were caught in the 9th minute. The ball ran loose and ex-Villa player John Dean scooted in, giving Day no chance. The crowd roared Didier Seek's every touch. His cross from a free kick certainly deserved it, meeting the forehead of Peter Withe, perfectly placed as always. 5 minutes later, the Frenchman was denied what seemed a clear penalty. Haylock, the offender. Referee Shapter didn't want to know. Norwich stunned everyone, taking the lead right on half-time. The ageless Shannon turned Withe inside out, and Louis Donoghue grasped the simplest of chances. They almost made it 3. Dean created the space for Peter Mendham, Villa having Mervyn Day to thank for a spectacular touch to deny him. In the end, it was the dependable Peter Withe who saved a point after everyone else had miskicked. Withe turned and drove, its execution simple but superb. And when the final whistle went, Withe was happy to indulge his weakness. Bags of sweets from...
7 minutes from the end of normal time at Birmingham, Norwich conceded a penalty. Steve Bruce guilty of handball. Wright steps up. Woods makes the save. Peter Mendham put Norwich in front 4 minutes into extra time. But Birmingham levelled it again in the second half of extra time. Hopkins curled one. And Geddes first to Harrow Road last night. Norwich finally settled their third-round tie against Birmingham. The only goal coming after 11 minutes. Greg Downs with the header. David Geddes of Birmingham in there. But Steve Bruce claimed the goal. It was an untidy game. Daly's foul on Shannon, typical of many. Wright's shot was the best that Birmingham could offer. But Norwich failed to make the most of their chances. Mendham did well to beat a frustrating offside trap, but couldn't make sure. And from Barham's corner, headed on by Van Wyck, Shannon slipped through, but Bruce over the top, although he was delighted to be credited with the winner.
I don't got a touch to it. Maybe their fella got a touch to it. Maybe I got a touch to it. I don't honestly know.
But Bruce over the top, although he was delighted to be credited with the winner.
I don't. I don't know who got a touch to it. Maybe their fella got a touch to it, maybe I got a touch to it. I don't honestly know. And it's just flew in the back of the net, but who cares, you know? We've got the win, but it's us who goes to West Ham next Tuesday.